Starting an online business is a brilliant way to find work-life balance, but it might seem a little daunting at first. I mean, where do you start? What line of work? Where do you find your first clients? Let me answer those questions for you. It's Rowan here from loveworkathome.com, where we help you find work-life balance and freedom by sharing information on making money online, work from home jobs, and starting an online business. So if that sounds good to you, then hit that subscribe button, smack that bell, so you don't miss out on the great content we have in store. Quick question for you. Have you ever started an online business? If so, in which field of work? I'm curious. If you could answer that in the comments below, I'd love to know. So let me answer those questions, those initial questions for you. 1, where do you start? Freelancing, of course. It's the easiest way to dip your toes in without large investment. 2, what line of work? Data entry. Because with the skill set needed, you don't need formal education. It's a great place to get started because it kind of has a lower barrier of entry. 3, where to find your first clients. I'm going to get to that. I just need a little patience, okay? Okay, so I'm going to show you right now a quick little excerpt from a video we did on data entry as a work from home job. The reason is it's going to fill in a couple of blanks about what data encoders actually do, and also the different types of jobs you can find as a data entry freelancer. After this little excerpt, we'll go into the 5 steps to starting off as a freelancer, or how to become a freelancer. And after that, we'll start having a look at where you can find your first clients so you can gain some experience and grow your brand. What do data encoders actually do? Well, they basically enter or update data into platforms or online portals or whatever the company runs, whatever programs they're running or online resources they're using to make it clear and succinct and understandable. It's all about the fast and accurate input of data into a database. And someone who is in, the data entry person can be called, I'll just move myself out of the way, it can be called a data entry clerk or a data entry keyer, a data encoder, or a data entry operator. So in terms of data entry jobs, what is actually available? There are a whole stack of different types of online data entry. There's data scrubbing, which is where you detect and correct errors in data records. There's data conversion, where you convert computer data from one format to another. There's word processors, where you type documents, reports of, let me again move myself out of the way, where you type documents or reports or any other type of document that needs writing up. There's also XML, SGML, and HTML. Now this is if a website is running on a certain code, but it needs to be converted into another coding language, then data entry is definitely useful there. Obviously, having some background in developing is going to be handy. Transcriptioning and medical billing also can fall into the world of data entry, but also payroll processing. There's often data entry that needs to be done there. There's data cleansing, data capture, data analysis. There's a whole stack. So you've got a whole stack of options, but this also means there's a whole stack of variety that you can find within the job. Okay, now that we've covered that, let's dive right into the 5 steps to becoming a freelancer. Here we go. Freelancing as a home-based business. Be your own boss. Oh yeah. Okay, step 1 is to determine what you're good at, or if you want to head down the path of data entry, then check out the blog in the description below, which has some online courses to help you upskill. That's the data entry blog that we've written. Step number 2 is to set up your profile on a few of the sites that I'm about to share with you. Now, really spend some time on this because it really needs to showcase your personality, your resume, and your skills. This is where you can also start to show that you are a brand. You're not just a freelancer or a person, but you are a brand, you're a business. Step number 3 is to start finding projects or start micro-tasking. Sorry, let me say that again. Step number 3 is to find projects and start micro-tasking or start bidding. Now, some tips: if you need to bid, send the client a direct message saying you'd love to work on their projects and trying to engage with them in a bit of back and forth messaging, and try to do that as soon as their job is posted. So do this to new jobs so that you're the first cab off the rank. Also, while you're new to any freelancing site, start with lower bids to gain a bit of experience and some good ratings and reviews. Step number 4 is get started. Before starting work, make sure both you and the employer are aligned in terms of the project scope, deadlines, milestone payments, all that sort of stuff, so there won't be any issues along the way. Ensure you impress your client by being on time and in budget and communicating your progress. Remember, they're going to rate you after you deliver, and they won't hold back if you're late or you're trying to charge them more. Now, if you are going to be late, it is far, far better to communicate with this with them beforehand than to just deliver late. Now, step number 5 is cash out and seek 5-star feedback. Always aim for 5-star feedback. The accumulation of lots of 5-star reviews is one of the most important additions to your portfolio. On sites like Fiverr.com, you can also ask for things like, beyond asking your client for a good rating, you can even ask for a video, they do a little video talking about how good you were and how much of a pleasure you were to work with, and you can post that onto your portfolio. And you can even ask for a tip for a job well done. Oh, and I forgot to mention at the start, if you want to check out more information about data entry as a work from home job or as a freelancer, then head to loveworkathome.com, click on this find a work from home job, which will take you to this find a work from home job page, funnily enough. Now, aside from these, the jobs board here, if you scroll to the bottom, look, popular work from home jobs, data entry, you can click on that and it'll take you to the blog post. So where to actually find remote data entry clients. So as a freelancer, where can you find your clients, or where can you complete micro-tasking jobs? ClickWorker is one site where you basically are a freelancer to do data entry jobs. So if you click on this button here, earn money as a ClickWorker, it'll take you to this page, profit from your talents, yada yada. Obviously they've got 2 apps here, which will make it very easy to be earning a bit of money, on the go, or if you've got a spare bit of time, then you can just jump onto the app and earn a bit of money doing some data entry or something. Now, Fiverr.com, this is a really quite a good site that's been around for quite a while now. It used to start off as a site where just $5 or $10 tasks were being done, but they've really upped the professionalism of this site. And as you can see, if you click, back here, become a seller. So if you click on that become a seller, that'll take you to this page here. You can see it's quite professional. If you're going to put up a profile on here, you want to do a good quality profile. What I also like here is they have some good information on how do I price my service, or how much money can I make, what can I sell, all that sort of stuff. So that is Fiverr. The next one is FreeUp. So this is, again, hiring pre-vetted freelancers. So if you are a freelancer, go to this find work, apply as a freelancer. It'll take you to this page here where you just fill in all your details. Another site is Guru, where you can find clients can find and hire freelancers. So if you want to join, you say find a job, and that'll take you to this page, which is I've typed in data entry and data encoding here, and 17 jobs have popped up. What I really like about this site is that you can see where the people are that you're working for. You can see how much they've spent. So you can see this person here, Eddie F, has spent over $34,000 on this site, $7,000 on this site. That's pretty amazing. And you can also see what you can earn. So hourly, there's a rate there under $250. There's a fixed rate there. So yeah, that's a pretty good site to get a good feel for what sort of jobs there are and how much you can earn. Micro workers. Now, I'll put a card up on the top above, which was it was a video we did on 5 ways to make some money online. Micro tasking was one of those jobs, and micro workers. I dug a bit deeper. I actually went into the micro workers platform and showed you around. So if you want to see that, then hit that card that's up above. So this is more of a micro tasking site. So you do short tasks that should take 1, 2, 5, maybe 10 minutes. You get paid smaller amounts for these tasks because you can just punch them out one after the other, and I'm sure there would be some data entry tasks in there. People Per Hour is another freelancing site. If you want to sign up for this site, or if you want to see how it works, you go there. off to the top right corner, that's where it says Freelancer. If you click on that, then there's a sign up page. Upwork is quite a professional site. I use this one quite a lot myself. I like the caliber of workers at this site. If you want to find some data entry jobs here, then where would you go? I think you go to, what is it? Admin support. If you click on admin support, it'll take you to this page, which if you scroll down, data entry professionals, if you click on that, then it'll take you to this page, hire the best data entry specialist. What's cool about this is if you're trying to work out what you should be pricing yourself at and what you should be putting in your portfolio, then you can have a look at some other people's portfolios. You know, Diane T is at the top of the pops for data entry, even though it doesn't talk about data entry in her profile. So she must be doing some things right. So it's worth going in to all these people's profiles and seeing what they're doing. One of the reasons is probably because they've got a 100% job success rate. They haven't even done all that many jobs. Diane has only done 17 jobs. This person's got 100% job success, only 31 jobs. So this guy's charging $38 per hour for data entry. Who else has got data entry? Data entry, $25 per hour. I'm sure there's some more in there. So this gives you a real feel for, there we go, data entry professional, another $25 per hour, a real feel for what people are charging. Which is, you know, fantastic, and it's above the rates that were shown back here on Indeed for your typical data entry jobs. As you can see there, that's on Indeed and Glassdoor. They have shown some. Now these are for jobs, remember, not doing data entry as a freelancer. So Freelancer is the final site I wanted to show you. Freelancer.com. You can log in or sign up here, and no doubt they will have stacks of data entry jobs. So yeah, I hope you got something out of that. If so, please put a comment in below, or like, thumbs up, all that sort of stuff. If you know of someone that might get something out of this, please share it with them. I would be endlessly thankful. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.